In order to find the limit, you first have to distinguish whether you have a left or a right limit. So as our left limit says, our limit of f of x as x approaches c to the negative, distinguishing what this, it distinguishes whether you have a left or a right limit. So negative is our left limit, and our right limit states our limit of f of x as x approaches c to the positive, which is coming from the right side. So in our example, we have a graph. In our graph, we look at the y values. So on our y values, we have 0 as our origin, and then we have our two points, one coming from the left and one coming from the right. So as the limit of f of x as x approaches 0 from the left, here we have our left, and as it approaches 0, it approaches negative 2. It doesn't touch 0, but the closest it gets to 0 is negative 2. So our limit of f of x is positive 2. And as we look at our right, we see that it comes close to 0, but it doesn't touch, but the closest it gets is to negative 1. So our limit of f of x as x approaches 0 to the right side is negative 1. So in this case, it does not exist. So with our other example, we have the limit of x squared plus 1 as x approaches 0 to the negative, and here we have as x approaches 0 to the positive. So in order to find if this limit exists, we then have to plug in 0 as our x. So we have 0 at 0 squared plus 1, and we have 0 squared plus 1, and this is equal to 1, as well as this is equal to 1. So if they're both the same on the left and the right side, this means our limit is 1, and it does exist.